Ever wondered how your money ended up in the bank? No, it didn't just walk there on its own. We're going to explore the origins of banking and see how these ancient financial institutions have shaped the way we manage our money today. From ancient temples to modern mobile apps, let's uncover the history and impact of banking on personal finance. Welcome to Historian. Today, we're diving into a topic that affects all of us, yet often goes unnoticed: banking, the first bank in history. To understand where banking began, we have to travel back to ancient Mesopotamia around 2000 BCE. This was where the earliest forms of banking emerged. People would store their grain and valuables in temples for safekeeping. But did you know the first known bank wasn't actually a building? It was the Temple of Artemis at Ephesus in ancient Greece. These temples were not only places of worship, but also financial hubs where people made deposits and transactions. Did you know the first bank wasn't even a building? It was a temple. So, the ancient Greeks had money prayers instead of deposit slips. Exactly. The idea of banking has come a long way since then, but those ancient temples laid the groundwork for modern finance. The first central bank. Now, let's talk about central banks. A central bank is a financial institution that manages a country's currency, money supply, and interest rates. It's like the big boss of banking, helping to stabilize the economy. The first central bank was the Bank of Amsterdam, founded in 1609. It was created to help manage the city's finances and provide a stable currency for merchants and traders. Imagine being the Central Bank of Amsterdam back in 1609. Yeah, and people would probably pay you in gold coins instead of virtual gold. Exactly. The Bank of Amsterdam set the stage for how central banks operate today, shaping the future of finance, role of banking in society. Banking has played a huge role in shaping our world, especially when it comes to economic growth and societal development. As banks became more established, they provided the financial support needed for businesses to grow, trade to expand, and economies to flourish. A key moment in history was the Industrial Revolution. During this period, banks provided the capital needed for new factories, railways, and technologies. Without this financial backing, the rapid advancements of the Industrial Revolution simply wouldn't have been possible. As banks grew, they introduced essential services like savings accounts, loans, and interest rates. These innovations allowed people to save money, borrow for big purchases, and even earn money on their deposits. This not only helped individuals, but also drove economic growth, making banking a cornerstone of modern society. The first bank offering loans and interest rates. Loans and interest rates are crucial parts of modern banking. Loans allow people and businesses to borrow money, while interest is the cost of borrowing. This system helped banks earn money and supports economic growth. One of the first banks to offer loans and interest rates was the Medici Bank in Florence. Founded in the 14th century, it was a pioneer in providing these financial services. The Medici Bank was really ahead of its time with loans. Yes, they were offering interest before interest was even cool. The Medici Bank helped lay the groundwork for how we handle borrowing and lending today. Introduction of technology in banking. Let's dive into how technology transformed banking. Before computers, banks relied on paper ledgers to keep track of transactions. It was a time-consuming and error-prone process, with thousands of pages filled with handwritten notes. The game changer came in the 1960s when the Bank of England introduced the first computerized banking system. This was a major leap forward, allowing banks to process transactions much faster and more accurately. From paper ledgers to computer screens, banking has come a long way. Absolutely. And now we complain about not having mobile apps back then. They'd have been amazed by calculators. Technology has made banking more efficient and accessible. What was once a labor-intensive process is now streamlined and digital, making it easier for us to manage our money. From the early days of computers to today's sophisticated apps, technology continues to shape the future of banking. The first mobile application and online lending. Let's explore how mobile banking and online lending came into play. Mobile banking allows you to manage your finances from anywhere using a smartphone, while online lending lets you apply for loans through the internet. The pioneer in mobile banking was First Direct, a bank in the UK. They launched their mobile app way back in 1989, making them one of the first banks to offer this service. It was a revolutionary step in banking technology. First Direct was a pioneer with mobile banking in 1989. I guess you could say they were ahead of their time and also probably their competitors. Since then, mobile banking and online lending have become essential parts of our financial lives. They've made banking more convenient and accessible, allowing us to handle our money with just a few taps on our phones. Impact on personal finance. These banking advancements have had a huge impact on personal finance. From the early days of temples safeguarding valuables to today's high-tech mobile apps, the way we manage money has transformed dramatically. Technology has made managing our finances much easier. Online banking, mobile apps, and digital tools allow us to check balances, transfer money, and apply for loans anytime, anywhere. It's never been more convenient to keep track of our finances and make informed decisions. All these banking innovations have really changed the game. Absolutely. From ancient temples to mobile apps, managing money has never been so easy or so high-tech. As banking technology continues to evolve, it will keep reshaping the way we handle our money, making financial management simpler and more efficient for everyone. To wrap things up, we've taken a fascinating journey through the history of banking. We explored the origins of banks, from ancient Mesopotamian temples to the groundbreaking Bank of Amsterdam. We saw how commercial banks like Banca Monte dei Paschi di Siena and pioneers in loans like the Medici Bank set the stage for modern finance. We also looked at how technology revolutionized banking, from the first computerized systems to mobile apps and online lending. So next time you use your mobile banking app, remember, it's the result of centuries of financial evolution. If you enjoyed this exploration of banking history, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more content like this. Have any thoughts or questions? Drop them in the comments below. Thanks for watching. This is The Historian, signing off.